Henry, you are outstanding in this film, seriously, and I just don't even know where to start, but when you found out, I mean, a little nervous? The pressure was probably a little bit there.
You know what? It's no different from the pressure of any other job. It's the pressure I put on myself is far greater than anything else. It's because I want to do the job right and I want to put my all into it and do it well, do it really well, do it to the best of my ability. Of course, there is that external worldwide pressure of people wanting me to do this and, that don't mess it up kind of thing. And I chose not to acknowledge that because that's not going to help me in any way. It may even, in fact, negatively affect my performance. And so I chose to sort of put that to the back of my mind. I was very aware of its existence, but the pressure I put on myself was far more positive and would have a greater effect towards the positive on my performance.
Yeah. Extremely rigorous, training. Of course,
Yes.
you had to bulk up and everything for that. But getting the emotional side, for me, that's what clinched this movie. The scenes that you had with Kevin Costner and Diane Lane, I still think about them and I get all teary-eyed. It was beyond amazing working with those guys and just getting the humanity out of Superman, because for me, really, that's what the Man of Steel is about.
Yeah.
What was that for you to get that balance?
It wasn't about getting a balance. You see, it's going to be very easy to assume that some sort of balance needs to be made because it's a superhero. Oh, and there are emotions. It's a story. And as an actor, you're going to find in a story there's lots of emotions and you go through stuff, and it's a story first and there's an emotional being at the center of it first. He just happens to have these incredible abilities. And it's not about finding that kind of, oh, how do you balance the two? You don't balance the two. You be them both. And this is what makes this movie different, is that it's not just, oh yeah, okay, superhero, wow, that's cool. Look, superhero, save me, superhero. There's, oh, wait a second, a what? There's an alien here? And 33, okay, alien for 33 years, and we can't hurt him, you're telling me. I don't know how I feel about this. But then you have to ask how he feels about people saying that about him, when in fact, he's just trying to do the right thing all the time. Doesn't always achieve the right thing, but he tries, because the choices aren't obvious.
Sure. I would think putting on that suit for the first time must have been, I don't know, scary, exhilarating. What was your feeling and seeing yourself in that for the first time?
Well, we went through months of, putting the suit together and trying different materials and different sort of, styles and different lengths of cape, different sizes of S shield, different S's. And when we finally had that finished thing and we put it on, I wasn't looking in the mirror or anything, put it on, turned around, saw myself. And there's something really special about this suit. It's not about the materials or the combination of stuff. It's two people cook you a meal, same ingredients, same kitchen, same pots and pans and everything. One of them tastes so much better. There's something special about that meal because someone put love into it. And with the suit, the people who came up with the concepts, the people who made the decisions, the people who put the stuff together with their hands and their hearts and their intellect and all of their talent, made this thing into something truly special. It has like an almost physical energy about it, and it affects people. People will, stand straighter or go, oh, hey, man, when they see you in the suit, where you walk past them before, not in the suit, and they're just like, hey, it's something I can't quite put a word to.
But come on, it's cool, Henry.
And it's extremely cool.
It really is. I mean,
Yeah.
Come on. What little boy didn't grow up, pretending to be Superman?
Absolutely. Couldn't agree.
Why do you think he's endured for 75 years? What is it about this character that we cling to?
It's the inherent goodness in him, I think. As much as people say, oh, it's boring, it's not. It's everything that people want to be around, good people. And he will quite happily let you feed off his goodness and his energy. He'll give to everyone constantly. And that's what the comic books are about. It's about doing the right thing, having those good people in your life and being a good person to other people. And it makes people feel good. When you do the right thing just because, afterwards, it feels good. It feels right somehow. And it's not like, oh yeah, I feel good now, I'm going to keep on doing it because it makes me feel good. It's just, it feels right. And there's something special about the comics and the movies and everything else that makes people feel that way. And above and beyond all that, hope. He just represents hope. And in every walk of life, we need it. Throughout history, we've needed it, human history, and will continue to need it for the rest of our futures.
Yeah. What an outstanding cast you get to work with in this, but this
Yeah.
is not the first time that you encountered Mr. Russell Crowe.
Nope.
How cool is it all these years later?
12 years later, after meeting him in my boarding school and having a very brief chat with him there, working with him, and he's playing my dad. He gave me a photo of him sort of from Gladiator saying, "Dear Henry, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, Russell." And this is after I just walked up to him and said, "Excuse me, I wonder what it'd like to be an actor." And he didn't need to send me that. I didn't ask for that, but he went out of his way. And every time I went to LA for 3 months at a time and didn't get a job and had to go back and work in a bar in London or Jersey and just, grind and then go back for 3 months and it didn't work again and go back and keep on flip-flopping and just trying to motivate myself, there was that picture sitting there. And I thought, you know what, it's a long journey. This is a 1,000-mile journey just to get started. And I need to keep on taking those steps, one after the other. And I can thank Russell for that. I really can, because he's, my parents and everyone supported me wonderfully, but Russell did some incredible things. Just that one little thing, which he didn't need to do, meant an awful lot to me.
Did you bring it to set and have him sign it for you?
No, that's still at home.
Henry, come on, you're missing out on a great
He already
opportunity.
signed it.
I know, sign it again. Come on, 12 years later, just teasing. Okay, so are you ready for your life to change significantly?
I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I can be ready. I'm just gonna ride that wave and roll with the punches if they happen.
It's a big thing.
It's a very big thing. Just gonna have to wait and see.
Because people, The Tudors was one of my favorite shows to watch, and watched you evolve, kind of, and then you look at a role like this, and do you have to kind of step back from it and go, wow, this, I think you embody Superman. I think you're amazing, and I think you have a career playing him for a while. Is this something that you think about, or you can't?
I mean, yeah, you do think about it, but not in the sense of grandeur and sort of the legend of Superman. It's just, okay, I may get a great opportunity to tell this wonderful story with these amazing people who I worked with for years to come. And that is an amazing prospect. I get to do something I love doing with wonderful people and continue to do it, and therefore make money and be able to support the ones I love and give them the lives I want to give them. Couldn't be better.
Well, like I say, you are just outstanding. You really have exceeded my expectations. You're so wonderful, and it's just been a pleasure to talk to you, and best of luck with this, and I know we'll be talking to you again for many years to come.
Well,
thank you so much, Henry. A pleasure.
Thank you.